Hey everyone! So this is obviously my first video ever. Just like a get ready with me, what I do every day on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, I'm gonna start with priming my face, and what I like to use to prime my face is actually the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. I'll use it, I really love it because it's just so moisturizing and actually really does help the longevity of your makeup. So I just take some of that and I put it all over my face. Now that's all in. So I'm going to take my damp beauty sponge. It's like a beauty blender dupe. I found it at Kohl's. It works pretty well. I mean, it's not exactly like the beauty blender, but I still like it a lot, and it's not $20. But I'm just going to take my damp beauty sponge, and then I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter foundation in the shade 3.0. I love this stuff. A little bit really does go a long way. Like, I only ever use one pump. So I'll just take about like that much on the back of my hand. And with the damp beauty sponge, just dab it on my face. It does look super light for me when I first put it on, but I promise, like, this stuff oxidizes really bad, so like you'll see in a minute it just like turns into the same color as my skin tone because it oxidizes, but it looks really, really light when I first put it on. So now that that's all blended out on my skin, I go in with concealer next, and like if I'm doing glam, I definitely put like a lot of concealer on, like not just to conceal but to highlight. But if it's like every day, like today, I'm just gonna put a little bit like on my dark circles to conceal that. And the concealer I love, that everybody loves, is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I use the shade Light Medium, but right now I could probably go a little lighter because it's winter and I'm pale. But I'm just going to take this, and I do a little dot there, and a little dot there. And then I also blend this in with my beauty blender. Okay, just like that. And then the Tarte concealer really doesn't need to be set with a powder, but I just like to set it with a powder because it makes my skin look really flawless. So I just take my RCMA No Color powder, and I just dump a little bit of it into this cap. It's pretty messy. And then I go with my damp beauty sponge again, and I just dip it right in there like this. Get some on the tip there like that, and then I set my under eyes. And if I have extra powder, like I took a lot this time, I'll take it on the sides of my nose and down my smile lines. Right, now that the face is all set, the next thing I do is I do like contour bronzing at the same time. On an everyday basis, I really don't bronze and contour. So what I like to do is I take my Anastasia Cream Contour Palette in medium. I take this shade right here. It's called Cinnamon. I know this is unsanitary, but I'm the only person who really uses this, so I just take the bottom part of my beauty blender and I dip it right into that color. Because I find that when I put this color on my skin and then try to blend it out, it's really hard to blend. So I just dip my beauty blender right into it, and then I'll just go right in the hollow area of my cheek. And then I take whatever's left on the beauty blender on my forehead and like around my jaw, because I don't really feel like I could definitely use it on my jaw, but like my forehead's not that big, so I just take whatever's left of it and go around my forehead. now that we're done with the like contouring bronzing part, I like to go in with highlighter next. I do my highlighter first before my blush because I feel that when I do my highlighter last, it leaves like a big like tiger stripe on my face. So I like to go in it with my highlighter first, and then I'll go in with blush to kind of blend the two together. And I'm going to be using the Mary Luminizer. I love this highlighter. It's so pretty. And then I'm going to use my Morphe M510 to highlight. And I just boop boop. And then I go right at the tops of my cheeks with a very light hand because this brush will apply a lot. And I am definitely a fan of a blinding highlight, but for every day I definitely like a more natural highlight rather than something blinding. I'll take it above my eyebrow. Okay, and then I'll go into the other side and do the same thing. For blush, I am going to use my Benefit Cheekathon palette. Ah! I really hope I didn't just break that. We're safe, guys. We're safe. We're good. Okay, that was scary. I'm gonna go with my Benefit Cheekathon palette, and I'm gonna use, I think today, I'm gonna mix Rockateur, which is this one right here, and Coralista, which is this one right here. And then I'm just gonna take my Morphe E4 brush and mix the two, just like that. And apply it right to the apples of my cheeks. Okay, now that the blush is done, and the whole face is done, actually, we can move on to my eyebrows. So, like, every day for eyebrows, I don't do a lot. Usually, if I'm, like, feeling extra lazy, I'll just go in with my brow gel, but because I did my whole face, I'll do a little bit of filling, and I use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and it's, like, pretty much a dupe for the, Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I just take like not a lot. I just fill in like the sparse areas of my brow, and oh, this is in the color Brunette, and I'll just take it like right in here because that's where I have a lot of sparseness in my eyebrow. And then once I'm done filling them in a little bit, I take my brow gel, which is also from L'Oreal, and it's the Brow Stylist Plumper in medium to dark, and I set my brows with that. Alright, now that the brows are done, with that I do my lips. I kind of do this like in a really weird order. Like I go like my whole face, and then I do my eyes, and then I'll do my lips sometimes if I even do a lip. Again, this is not something that I do every day either. It's just like if I'm feeling a little extra, and just for the purpose of filming I'm gonna do it. But I'll line my lips with just a lip liner, and then I'll put like a sheer gloss over it, and that's all. I'm gonna do I'm gonna use the CoverGirl Lip Perfection lip liner in 205 Smoky Intense, and it just looks like this. I recently bought this actually, and so far I'm really liking it. It's really creamy and it looks really nice. Like usually lip liners make my lips really dry. Oh my god. But this one doesn't, surprisingly. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Mary Luminizer mirror for this. Alright, and then once I'm done lining my lips, I go over it with a gloss, and I can't find the gloss I normally use, but today I'm going to use this. It's from this brand Artistry. My mom brought it to me one day. I mean, I like it, but I don't really use it that much. I don't even know what it's called. The Artistry Light Up Lip Gloss in the color Champagne. And it looks like this, and when you open it, it has like a really cool light inside it. I don't know, it's pretty, and it's like very sheer. So I just go right over. Just like that. And I love glossy lips. I think they make your lips look so plump and nice. So now I'm gonna do mascara. I actually forgot my mascara. I'll be right back. Okay, now I have my mascara, and I use the L'Oreal. I guess I use a lot of L'Oreal stuff. I use the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. I love this stuff. My lashes, like, they're not super short, but they're not the longest either. But this stuff makes them look so long and nice, and it doesn't clump them up, and I don't know, I just really like it, especially when it's like starting to get a little dried out. That's when I feel it works the best. But I'm just gonna go ahead and use this, and I'm gonna use my little compact mirror again. Oh, and I don't curl my lashes before because I'm blessed and my lashes just curl really naturally when I put on mascara. So if you were wondering why I didn't curl my lashes first, that's why. Alright, and now that the mascara is done, I just take my setting spray, and usually I use the, the Urban Decay All-Nighter, but I'm all out of it and I'm like super broke right now. So I just bought the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set, and it's just like this little bottle. I like it. I mean, it's not as good as the Urban Decay one at all, but it's definitely like pretty decent for only like, what, $3? So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. Alright, and then this is what it should look like once you're done. Thank you so much for watching. I'll obviously be sure to continue posting more videos on here. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!